President Obama gave in to the birthers today and released his long-form birth certificate. You know, the one that Donald Trump and Fox News have been trying to convince us doesn't exist. Here's what the president had to say on the issue this morning.
As many of you have been briefed, we provided additional information today about the site of my birth. Now, I know that there's going to be a segment of people for which, no matter what we put out, this issue will not be put to rest. But I'm speaking to the vast majority of the American people, as well as to the press. We do not have time for this kind of silliness. We got better stuff to do.
So it's time for all the birthers to apologize for wasting all our time while the nation's trying to tackle serious issues abroad, both at home and abroad, right? Right? Not exactly. Here's what birther king Donald Trump said this morning in response to the release. And let's just say it wasn't exactly a mea culpa. Take a look.
Today, I'm very proud of myself because I've accomplished something that nobody else has been able to accomplish. I was just informed while on the helicopter that our president has finally released a birth certificate. I'd want to look at it, but I hope it's true.
Wow, if his ego was any bigger, they'd need a wider lens just to fit his head in the screen, and heaven forbid whatever lives under his hair might jump up. Regardless, it does sound like Trump might be throwing in the towel and recalling his private investigators from Hawaii. But will the other birthers follow? Is this the end of the questioning of where our president was born or of his legitimacy as president? To find out, joining me now is Dr. Orly Taitz, one of the founding voices of the birther movement. Orly, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Tom.
Does this satisfy you? Is it time to pack up and find a new job? Go back to being a dentist?
Well, you know, this is a step in the right direction, and I really feel today as if I am on ground zero of Watergate. This is Watergate #2. If you recall, when Nixon released Watergate tapes, he released it with big fanfare saying, here are the tapes, everything is fine. I am the president. I have more important things to do. You know, this is just.
But Nixon was a criminal.
Barking. And then, of course, it was the beginning of the end of Nixon presidency, and people went to prison.
Right, but that was because Nixon was a criminal. Are you suggesting that President Obama is a criminal?
Absolutely, and that's why I brought the documents to prove it. And if we can have a close-up, this is Barack Obama's Selective Service Certificate showing him using a Connecticut Social Security number 042684425. This is, and I need another close-up, this is a Social Security verification system saying that this Social Security was never issued to Barack Obama. Do you see, never issued. And this is, I got him. I don't even need to prove anything else. I proved that he is committing Social Security fraud. He is using Social Security number that was issued issued to him. Anybody else doing the same thing will be in prison today. And the question is why nothing was done yet. And I'm questioning the timing because I have a hearing
here that shows that
Monday.
You were actually born in Kenya. And that, and in fact, you know, I mean, these kind of things, these documents, they're so easy. The Gallup poll today showed that 43% of Americans don't believe that Trump was born in the United States. If you go to, you know, there's a website all devoted entirely to Donald Trump being born in South Africa, when his father was there looking for diamonds, having an affair with some woman, and that he's really here to try to running for president to try and reinstate apartheid in the United States. I mean, at what point do you say enough?
Tom, it looks like you're reading a prepared statement and you're not listening to one word that I'm telling you. I provided you clear documentary evidence, not from Kenya, but from the United States of America government showing that Barack Obama is committing Social Security fraud. He's using a number from the state of Connecticut, Social Security number that was never assigned to him. And the question is, why is the person who is born in Hawaii and supposedly have a valid long-form birth certificate?
Orly Taitz, you were providing us with birth certificates before that were clearly forgeries. Why should we take you seriously now?
I know, excuse me, I never provided you with anything that
well, not me,
is
but
a
the
forgery,
American people.
ever. Absolutely not. Not you, not
were-
anybody else. That's a fraudulent statement, and that's a defamation of character and slander.
You were
And I would
not. You were
recommend
not
that you
promulgating
refrain
the
from
birth
this.
certificate from Kenya and talking about how
What
Obama's
I-
grandmother had said that she was there when he was born. You never. I
No,
apologize if I got
what-
that wrong, but I thought that you were
No,
involved.
what
in
I
it.
have, actually, I have in my pleadings, I have a statement from Kenya, and we can do a close-up on this. This was an assembly of the Republic of Kenya session, March 25th last year, 2010, where the Minister of Lands, James Orenga, stated that they were discussing multiculturalism, and they said United States has multiculturalism. How else a young man who is not even a native-born American could become a U.S. president? That's a clear
So
statement
you're
by
still
a high-level
believing that
official in Kenya stating that
President Obama was born in
here.
Kenya.
And now I also provided, and we need one more close-up. Here, those are Columbia records, Columbia University records, showing him, we need a little bit better contrast, showing him attending Columbia University only from September 1982 until May of 1983. And I have another verification, same dates, September of 1982 until May of 1983. In all of Obama's papers and speeches, he's stating that he went to Columbia University for 2 years. Why is he lying about that? Why is he lying about a year of his life?
Okay.
And we know that he went to Pakistan.
Dr. Taitz, we're
right
out of time,
before.
but I get it that you're not satisfied. You've been very clear and very articulate
we have
about
multiple
that.
hearings, and I suspect that he
I'm sure you will.
brought this document
I'm sorry we're out of
in
time, but
anticipation of the hearings.
Thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate it. As
Thank you.
we just saw, President Obama made a mistake thinking that actual evidence would stop the birthers. It won't. They'll go to great lengths to prove that Barack Obama is an illegitimate president. They'll either claim the birth certificate is fake, part of a conspiracy, or they'll move on to something else, like saying that his brain has been taken over by the spirit of Malcolm X. And I'd like to add that, with Donald Trump just talking about why doesn't he spend so much time on the basketball court, and how could he have possibly gone to college? And the bottom line here, this is all code. Bottom line here is, as long as a black guy is in the White House, a building that, by the way, was built by slaves, there is a small fringe in America that will never, ever, ever acknowledge his legitimacy.